Hey guys, welcome back to Minecraft on the PlayStation 4 console system. You are with Sovereign, or you may call me Sov, as most of you do. So please guys, pull up a chair and make yourselves comfy. We're going to be doing something just a little bit different in this episode today. And that is going to be, I need a little break from building. I've been going just nuts on this game, man. Popping out the videos, just content left and right. Building, and then of course grinding on my massive ocean monument build I'm working on for you. So I needed a little break from building, and somebody actually had asked me to do this, and I think it's a good idea after 40 episodes. So we're going to do a world tour. So I'm going to talk about the projects that we've done, what we're going to continue doing to them, or if they're just done, and what we may do, and maybe a little bit about why they're there and how they came to be. So thank you guys, first of all, so much for your amazing support in helping this world come to life and be what it is so far. Your input and your feedback and your support has been amazing, and I love you guys, really. So this is actually the first structure that we built here. This land was, I don't even know how to explain it, man. It was just a wreck when we got here. I mean, frankly, I'm not even exactly sure why I chose this particular spot. I mean, there were holes everywhere. Matter of fact, there's like a hole in the ground, I think, like right over here somewhere. There's a humongous hole. Then there's another one over there, like right about by where that big tree is. And I covered all those up. I evened out the land. I mean, really all to about right here. It was all like a block or two lower. And I evened it all out. And then, yeah, so I mean, I did all that while building this house. I'm not huge on interior decorating, as you can tell. I mean, I may do something someday. I'm not really sure when. Maybe if just the mood strikes me, because when I really want to, I can be good at interior decorating. But I mean, I just really haven't felt like it, so I'm like, whatever, it's cool, man. I'm good with it, dudes. So, but I mean, I do want it to look nice. So I'm gonna have to do something with that. But nonetheless, this is our home. As barren as it may be. Early on in the series, I got 2 zombie villagers, and I trapped them and I cured them, and then I brought them in here so they'd be safe. And that's where they are. I actually got 3, but one of them died, unfortunately. Here's our bedroom. This is where the magic never happens, because she comes in and sees how empty it is and thinks I'm some kind of creepy weirdo. And then this is my current enchanting setup. It's really nothing special, nothing amazing. I mean, eventually I probably will have a dedicated building for that too. And yeah, so let's go outside here. Now, oh, by the way, guys, we are using a potion of swiftness. That's why we're like moving crazy fast. I love them. They're pretty cool. Now, what was the next building then? I think it was this. Storage is super important in Minecraft, and me personally, if my stuff is not organized, at least in a semi-decent manner, it gives me anxiety, no joke. So like, here's our, again, a non-interior decorated with the exception of one painting, storage room. And here we go, guys. And now, so you guys will see that some things have changed down here. And do not worry, in the next episode when we build, I will put in time lapses of the changes I've made, okay? So nobody panic. I'm not doing anything without you seeing it. You'll see it in the next episode, so fear not, my friends. But yeah, so I had all the walls here lined with chests. And I mean, really, it was too much, because every time I was outside, even looking in this general direction, now you'll see it's slowing my frame rate a little bit, getting a little choppy. But it was even worse before. I mean, just like I had too many chests, I think. So I messed around with it and I got rid of some, and I actually have new plans for this half of the room, which I think are going to be really cool. So I'm looking forward to that. Now, I believe the next building after that was the fishing shack. Again, not a building with interior decoration. So now all I did was, I just made this pond out of nothing. I just thought it would be really cool to have a place to fish, because since the update on consoles, fishing is so much better and it's a lot more fun. You can get a lot of really good stuff. I actually took everything out of here, but this rod right here, Luck of the Sea 3, Unbreaking 3, and Lure 3. Everything on this rod was here except for it was Lure 2, and I actually used a regular rod I made, and I fished it out of this pond. And then I later fished another rod out of there, and I combined it with this one to give me Lure 3 finally, and kind of complete my pretty little roddy picture. And now we also get enchantment books. I've gotten some really, really good enchanted books. You know, name tags, saddles, bowls, all kinds of really cool stuff, man. It's like really awesome. Yeah, I'm loving the new stuff that we got for fishing. And again, this might be out of order. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter anyway, but this is obviously our barn. This is one of my favorite structures, actually. I knew I wanted to make a barn. I'd never made one before. And so I decided to make one. And I think it came out really good. I think it looks nice. And luckily we had the acacia trees added, so I had just a bunch planted over here. Then I just harvested them, and I used that and made the acacia wood for the roof, so it's still got that nice orangish reddish color to it. And you know, some oak right there. I think that might be birch, and then I believe that to be spruce up there. I don't believe that's dark oak. Oops. And then I wanted to do this floor out of hay, but I mean, really, it takes way too long to get as much wheat as we needed to get this much hay blocks. So it's just yellow wool. But I mean, given that we have hay stacked right here, I mean, look at that, dude. It's like nearly identical, man. It's so close. This is just a little bit darker, and the dark spots are a little bit, you know, different. But I mean, it looks really good, so I thought it worked out well. And so we got some hay placed around. We got some places for water. We're gonna have more horses in here eventually. I'm just waiting until I actually feel like, oops, trying to break them. And so today we actually made some changes to this. Now this garden over here, it was actually on the other side, and it was only carrots and wheat. But I killed some zombies and found a potato, and I planted it when I switched the garden to this side today, actually, and kept, you know, replanting. And here we go. Now we have a huge potato patch as well. And then along with that change to the garden, I made this. Now this fence was already partially here because that garden was over there. So I just added onto it from probably about right here, and I made it out all the way to here. And put a gate on it, and yeah, kind of made it a little pretty, made a little pond for them, you know, some place where they can swim and cool off and take a drink. And these guys are already enjoying it, man. Look at them, they're loving it, huh? Right? I know, yes, man. And we got ourselves a little manger. Some people want to call this stable. I mean, honestly, I think stables are for horses, but I could totally be wrong, dudes, you know. So, I mean, no criticism. I appreciate the input. I love it. And, but yeah, and there's our stables. We did this today. Well, yesterday, actually, by the time you're watching this. So, yeah, we have our little potion brewing hut. And, I mean, I really do like this. I wanted something where I could brew potions. And I wanted to kind of follow the witch's hut theme a little bit. And so it's kind of like a witch's hut, but just a little more complex. But I did not want it to be too complex. You know what I mean? I wanted it, you know, to still look nice and easy and simple, but have some kind of a flair to it. So we made, you know, I put the bushes around and, you know, made the roof. I really like the shape and the design of the roof. I mean, it's really cool. You know, some sugar cane. We left some water, some ivy growing on here. Yeah, I mean, I really do like it. Okay, yeah, that breaks it. I was gonna grab a piece and set it on the other side over there. A creeper got to me earlier and screwed some of it up, but I fixed it. So yeah, very cool. And then I'm sure you guys can tell already, and it says right there, this is our Smithy area. And that's another one of the changes, guys. I'm sure those of you that are longtime viewers of this series will notice. I just moved this here today. Again, that'll be in that montage for you guys, the next build video we do. And yeah, I did have it actually right here. And I knew I wanted to move it eventually. It was just kind of ugly. And I was like, you know what, it makes sense. What better place to put it than in our smithy, because it's, well, kind of, you know, for melting items and stuff. So, smelting items. So yeah, I put it in here, and I decided to do something kind of like nice, you know, pretty. So I decided to do a nice little pond here, which I think looks pretty cool. And actually, you know, I do feel like there's a little too much sugar cane here. So I'm gonna, yeah, there we go. I'm gonna cut it down a little bit. Let's take this one and put it right there. Alright, cool. Yes, man, we can't have it too cluttered, you know what I mean? So yeah, we got some chainmail armor we've been getting from a grinder. I will show you guys soon. And some golden armor. I don't want to do iron because that's just boring. I mean, we all know iron, and well, I'm not going to spare the diamonds to do diamond armor. I need to get rid of that little tree over there. Alright, cool. Moving on then. And I had, previous to this windmill, I had never made a windmill before. And so it was another, this Let's Play, I'm really making it a habit to try and challenge myself, you know, and set goals, especially for things I've never done before. So, I mean, you know, I'd never made structures like these before, like, that are good. I mean, honestly, these are really good structures compared to what I used to make. Episode 3 of this Let's Play, I believe it was, you'll see what that house used to look like. And then all of a sudden one day I got hit with sudden skills, and I was like, dude, no way, man, I gotta get rid of it. So I killed the house and totally rebuilt it from scratch, man, and it looks way better. Yeah, and so all these buildings basically are 1,000 times better than anything I ever built before. But I mean, also on top of that, I never built anything like a fishing shack before. I never built a potion brewing hut before. I never built anything like a barn. I also never built a lighthouse, but we'll get to that. Now, I've had friends build some of these things. I've had friends build barns and lighthouses and stuff, and windmills. So, but I had never built them, and I had never built a windmill. So I wanted to do that. And then, actually, before I built this here, when this was just a unfinished mountain, I had actually had my nether portal sitting in this very same spot. And I liked where I spawned in the nether, because since the update, the nether hasn't been spawning very well for me in console. So I really did not want to lose my good spawn point. So I just decided to make a compromise and, you know, figured that I'd put the nether portal in here and just leave it. Although now I'm thinking I really want to make a dedicated nether portal room. So guys, that is a build that you can look forward to in the future if you're still with me. I do plan on building a nether portal room, a dedicated room for the nether portal. So look forward to that. And we've got all this empty real estate. We're definitely going to do some... Oh, no. We're definitely going to do something with it at some point. So that's going to be cool. And I can't wait for that, dudes. You know, I mean, this was like a big disaster down here. I mean, it was just all... I don't even know, man. You know, if you really want to see all the things we've done, which is like a lot, then yeah, you should go back to the beginning of the series and look at the world, man. You'll be amazed, I think. But yeah, I mean, we made a waterfall here, and I really do like it. And made a bridge, a little walkway. These are all very recent additions too, by the way. I had never ever made a dome before, so I thought it'd be cool to make one, and I'm okay with it. Honestly, I think I could have done better. So I'm thinking I may mess with the shape of this to make it a little more domier. So yeah, I'm gonna mess with it. I don't know. I just think it could look cooler. So I'm gonna mess with it a little bit, I think. But you know, there's really no real point in this, to be completely honest with you. I just really wanted. Somebody had mentioned making like a greenhouse or a botanical garden type of place, and so I was like, yeah, I like that, and I decided I'd put it in a dome. And so I think it came out pretty cool. I mean, I just, built this little thing, and I mean, I like it. So thanks again for that idea, dude. I mean, I believe it was Nick. Thanks so much, man. Really cool idea, and I love it, dude. Really nice, man. So, yeah, dudes, there's a lot of stuff here. Man, I never really realized it until I started talking about all of it. Dude, it just like comes in pieces, So, I mean, you don't really pay much attention, but it's like kind of crazy. This used to be a ravine, actually, and I mean, it's like literally like 1 or 2 blocks deep, dude. So, see, yeah, man, there's a ravine. I mean, it's pretty cool. I wanted to make a river here, so I made the waterfall. I cut into the mountain, made a waterfall, and decided to do a river out of the ravine. So I just kind of filled it in and made it all the way over to there. We got a little bridge heading across here. Now, those villagers that I trapped in my home that we talked about at the beginning of the video, and what they're going to be doing is living in this side of town. I'm going to, bring them over here, and they'll have all these houses they can live in if they want to. Again, none of them are decorated. This was the first one that I built right here. And then this one was second. This one was third. This one over here was fourth. And you know what? I think I'm actually done with the houses now. I think I'm going to do the like businesses city hall maybe, and other stuff like that. So the villagers are going to be able to live here and, you know, mate and do all the villager things that they do. I just have to make sure it's lit up everywhere so the mobs can't come in and completely own them. Which it's not lit up yet. That's why those villagers are still trapped in my home. So we've got a nice little park area. Cool little benches and, you know, cute little pond for them to chill out and enjoy. And then, yeah, some more houses. One day I suddenly got the idea that I wanted to make a tower. And I don't know why, because I never made a tower before either, but it kind of looks like it's inspired by Asian architecture a little bit. But I mean, I like that, so let me know if you do, and if not, I don't know, maybe I can do that. Bunny just totally freaking spawned up there, man. That's cool. Yeah, let me know if you want me to change it, and I can do something to it. And I plan on making a large ship, and here's the docks, but you know what, since I've got my rail going through here, I think I'm actually going to put it over there, the docks maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's got to make sense, you know? So if I put it over there, it can't go through here, right? But, like, there's ice over there, and so it can't go through there either. So we'll figure it out, though. Man, worst come to worst, I will just build it over there, and I'll just make up an excuse about the ice. Man, I don't even care, dude. If I have to do it, I have to do it. That's cool. But, I mean, you know, can't be perfect. Not everything can be perfect. Alright. Dude, man, I'm like, these... There, we'll just do that. These freaking Endermen, yo, like I'm telling you, man, they keep jacking my freaking blocks. It's pissing me off so much now. Like, dude, leave my stuff alone. Alright. And then, so we've got the lighthouse. I had never built one before. So naturally, I really wanted to. I wanted to challenge myself to do that. And so I did. I honestly think it could be better, man, but it isn't terrible, so I'm okay with it. And actually, this lighthouse can rotate. I mean, not actually rotate, but it just gives you the illusion that it is. So I can get those lights to light up, you know, in succession, so it looks like they're actually going around in a circle. But unfortunately, for some reason on consoles, it just really cannot handle that simple function. And so when I do have it functioning that way, it lags the game terribly. So I never use it. I just leave it on as solid lights. But it works. It does work. You just make a little redstone clock in there, and you know, you get the signal to go the right way and all this good stuff, and it works. It's pretty cool. So now the next place we're gonna go to is our grinder. Man, now I had, like, the biggest challenge of my freaking life was finding a skeleton spawner in a dungeon somewhere. And they patched the X-ray machine glitch where you could use TNT and a lever with a piston to look through the ground. And you can actually see everything right through the ground. And that's how I used to find them. But you know what? I had to just go normal now. Let's go to sleep real quick and I'll explain what we're doing and where we are. So, you know, I looked forever and ever, dudes. Ever and ever. And man, I'll be damned if I didn't find one, finally. And so this is our little underground grinder right here. Now, I like this one so much because it's a really simple, cute little grinder. I mean, I made the mistake of making it way too big the first time, and I'll show you what happened of that. But yeah, I mean, I have the grinder turned off, which basically just means that I have the lights on the inside of it turned on. But I need to make some adjustments because it's still too dim and they still spawn very slowly. But I mean, they do nonetheless. Because there's some lights on the floor, but as the water flows over them that forces the mobs into the center channel, it actually dims the lights too much. So what I'm going to do is use some pistons to prevent the water from flowing while the lights are on. So they cannot spawn. And then when I decide to turn the spawner itself on, I'll turn the lights off and it will also open up the pistons, letting the water flow through. So I think that'll be cool. I just have not felt like doing that yet. So now we've got some equipment here and some diamonds, some lapis. And what we're going to do is an enchanting setup right here. I'm currently in the process of getting enough, let's see here. Yeah, getting enough sugar cane and leather. I've got a couple bookshelves made. Anvil. This here is cave access. So, I mean, if I really do have an emergency and I just, you know, absolutely need some coal or some iron or something, you know. Yeah, I mean, I can just come down here. There's a really, really huge cave system down here. And I mean, as a matter of fact, most of those diamonds that you guys saw, I actually have another amount about the same as that back home too. Most of those actually came from down here. I mean, further down, obviously, much further down, because it connects with another cave that I was actually using. Really good diamonds to be found in here, so I've been pretty lucky with this one, man. I'm a lucky dude with this cave. It was a super good payoff kind of cave, so really cool. And then over here we've got the redstone access, so we can actually get back into the workings of this. And now, alright, so you see this wall right here, and all the way around. That is how big this thing was before, man. It was just like freaking crazy big, dudes. I made it so big, man, it like just did not work right. And so, yeah, I basically had to tear the entire thing apart and remake it, man. It was like so depressing, dude. Yeah, now here are the lights. It's cool though, still. I mean, I do like it. No! I got it. And so you can see there are lights on there, but the 6 that are in the center, they get too dim as the water flows over, unfortunately. And so, yeah, it doesn't stop it all together. But, I mean, again, if I put some pistons, like, against the wall back there and then back over here, I can actually get the water to stop flowing when the lights are on. So it will stay, you know, nice and bright. But, yeah, here's just the redstone kind of working its way all the way around to go to the lights. Yeah, and so I can turn the lights off and on with the simple flick of that lever on the inside there. So, yeah, I mean, that's cool, too. And I'm not a redstone master by any means, so obviously this is a slime block, so we don't take fall damage when we come down here. And since I cannot see the sky from here, I actually have this clock, so I can tell if it's safe to go up or not. And this is a minecart elevator. I mean, you just... And yeah, dude, there goes the minecart noise. It's like, what the hell, man? It's a bull crap. Yeah, so, I mean, you just simply fall through them. And then boing, boing, boing. Then you land safely. To get out, you just actually enter into the cart. So you just hit whatever button you need to hit to enter the cart. And then you keep looking up and you enter the one above you. And then you just simply hop out. Really cool, man. I've seen them done before. But I never made one myself. And I didn't exactly know how to. Because I don't look these up and, you know, build along with anybody. I mean, I like to challenge myself and try and do it on my own. So... okay, so we came from over there. Like, home is actually, it's that way. So we're going to go this way now. And something really, really cool about this seed is it actually has 2 ocean monuments in it. And I mean, there might even be more, like, all throughout. I have no idea how many are supposed to spawn or what the limit is. But, hey, I mean, it's cool, you know? The best thing about that, though, is that they're so near each other. I mean, they're, like, almost right next to each other. They're really, really close. And, you know, I don't need 2 ocean monuments. So, one of them, which is over there, I'm going to cannibalize and take everything out of. Then I'll have all the blocks that I need to do whatever I want. Now, I told you guys in the previous video that I wasn't going to show you this until it was done. But, and you know what? I haven't made enough progress to really worry about it, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you. I've made a lot of progress, but I mean, compared to how much I have left to make, it isn't that much. So now, I actually did at one point, I had the tracks coming all the way over here like this, and they actually stopped here. But, you know, as I kind of got a little bit further in things, I needed to move them over this way. Yeah, and so we've got our little glass area over here. A lot of glass, a lot of sand, and yeah, more sand, and a little more sand. We got some shovels in here, like craziness, man. Just freaking glass, some potions of water breathing, and night vision. And there's some blocks that I cannibalized from. You can just barely see it in the distance over there, that one. So yeah, and I mean, I'm loving it, man. I'm really loving it, dudes. I'm gonna take that whole thing apart, and then I can use any of the blocks that I need in here as well to spruce this one up a little bit, and then I'll have them to build whenever and wherever I want, which is excellent. So now you guys can see the true epic scale of this build, man. It is massive. This wall is done, as is this wall over here. You know, we're starting on the roof, but this wall over here is about halfway done. You can see the glass right there. And then this wall over here is barely done at all. You can see the glass down there. It's like you know, 4 blocks high, dude. It's nothing much, man, but you know what? It's coming along slowly. Honestly, guys, I've put about 30 hours into this alone already, and I'm not even joking. I'm not exaggerating. I swear to you. I mean, I've literally put like 30 hours into this crap. It's nuts, man. I'm crazy. But and you know, the whole reason behind this is I'm doing it for you guys, and I'm not expecting you to say, "Oh, thank you." No, I'm telling you, you guys seriously mean so much to me. This is for the fans and the subscribers and just the viewers. You don't even have to be a fan or a subscriber. I mean, if you just watch the videos and you've never bothered to like or subscribe or anything, that's cool, dude. You know, I mean, as long as you're enjoying yourself. And if you watch and enjoy yourself and, you know, can appreciate the channel and what I'm trying to do here, then this is for you too, man. This is going to be a dedication to you guys. This monument will be a monument to you. And I plan to make it my biggest, best, and most beautiful build ever. I want to struggle to make things better than this in the future. That's how good I want to make it. And I promise you, it will be my biggest, best, and most beautiful build ever. I'm trying to get it done before my 4,000 subscribers milestone, so I can use it as a 4,000 subscriber special. I might not. It is going to take a lot of work. And what the deal is with the sand here is I'm stacking it up. I simply drop it against it until it stacks up, and I keep moving. Because as you can see right here, I've already drained some of the water with sponges here. I mean, I've drained it considerably. But you know what? As soon as I've already tested this, as soon as I remove these blocks, it fills all of the sources back in. I mean, all the way up to the tippy top, dude. And you know what? That's kind of a bummer, man. So what I'm gonna do is I'll like some of that sand over there. I'm gonna have to get a lot more. I'm gonna have to lay it all in here and make quadrants, you know. So I mean, I'm not gonna fill the entire thing up with sand, but I'm gonna, you know, go all the way across with this sand right here, you know, and then maybe I'll go over here. Basically, I'm just gonna cut it into sections using sand, and then drain each of those sections. And man, it'll take a long time. And then when I'm finished, I'm gonna have to dig up all of the sand again. Yeah, it's gonna be a huge pain, but I mean, seriously, guys, I wanted to challenge myself, and I really want to do this for you. I mean, you know, you guys giving me your time, some of you every day, some of you have made me a part of your daily routine. And I mean, it's amazing to me. You know, some of you have told me that, like, I'm a part of your daily routine, and when I don't upload and you don't get to watch one of my videos, it like throws you off for the day. I mean, that is just wild. I mean, really, you guys, I seriously, I love you guys. Thank you so much for all of your support, and I really want to do this for you, man. I just want to make something amazing and dedicate it to you guys. So I'm not going to show it to you after this now, okay? I mean, I just really wanted to do a tour, dude. But yeah, man. So you know, we've got this world, and I just recently, actually, not too long ago, I did complete this little tunnel here, so we can, you know, actually get down to the bottom of the ocean. And it actually goes right into the monument right here. Looks pretty cool. And I made it come around to the back because obviously, you know, I mean, this is the entrance right here. These are like the arches. There's actually a zombie spawner like right down there, which is pretty neat. Yeah, guys. And so that's pretty much it right now. I mean, it is pretty cool. I'm very proud of the world so far. I've never built anything quite this nice before. I mean, I've done big builds before, but I don't think I've ever really done anything quite this grand as far as how it looks. And just, you know, I mean, it's amazing, you guys. I'm so glad you're here with me. And, you know, we're almost at 4,000. I cannot wait to hit 10,000 and beyond, man. I really think the channel's going to go places. Recently, I've come to have an honest confidence in that, and it blows me away, man. I just can't believe it. Thank you guys really so much for everything. It gives mean the world to me, and this channel means the world to me, and I'm gonna keep busting my ass for you and bring you guys content that you like, and I can't wait to see where it goes. Thank you again so much. Please keep the love and support coming, you guys. You know, thank you for all the subscribers. Thank you to all those of you that have been referring your friends and, you know, telling them about me. I mean, it's just amazing. So guys, thank you one last time for this episode. I will see you guys very, very soon. Hopefully I'll get that monument done soon as well, but don't count on it. It's already been 30 hours into it, and it looks like I've done nothing. So thank you guys. I will see you very, very soon. Everybody, you have a great night and a great tomorrow. Good night.